All right, today I'm going to be teaching you how to build your own wrestling, jiu-jitsu, MMA mat. I'm going to be talking about 4 concepts, which I want you to take away because you may not do it exactly like this, but I think if you follow some of these concepts, you'll make a really nice mat for yourself. All right, I'm going to be talking about the base, the frame, the modular design, and then should you build it yourself or should you just buy it? All right, so let's get into it. The base. I have a 12 by 12 foot mat design. I have 12 of these plywood pieces. Plywood. On these plywood pieces is carpet padding, layers of carpet padding. Put the amount of layers that you need to raise up your mat enough, to add enough padding that's right for you. I've glued it / drilled a washer and a screw into it just to hold it. Main thing is I just need the carpet padding not to fall off when I'm transporting this or storing this. All right. So 12 of these sit on the bottom of my 12 by 12 foot mat. You would obviously do the measurements that work for whatever size mat design you are doing. But plywood and carpet padding make up the base of my mat, and it adds a really nice layer of padding that makes it really comfortable to roll on, right? Reduces injuries. Next up, I have the frame. I have 6 foot long pieces of 2x4 that are connected by trailer latches. So I can disconnect it and reconnect it whatever I want. That includes trailer latches in the middle. But if I just had a trailer latch and nothing else, this thing would bow out. So why doesn't it bow out? That's because I have another latch that's screwed on to the plywood. It could be on either side of the cut, but it keeps it from bowing out. And it's hidden and protected by the carpet padding of the base. And then on all these frames, I have these baby bumper things. Got them on Amazon. Just glue them right to the top. Reduces a little bit of damage in case you hit it with your head, your toes, right? Right? Not entirely not painful, but it definitely reduces some of the pain of hitting the corner, right? So that's the base, and that's the frame. And that's also the modular design, right? Because I have 12 pieces of the plywood, a bunch of pieces of the frame that build it, right? And I can pick them all up, stack them, put them in the corner, put them on a truck, put them on a boat, take them wherever I want, right? So that's the modular design of the base and the frame. And then final topic is, do you build it or do you buy it? So the literal mat on here, I would not build because I'm not making a vinyl thing that's glued to really nice foam, right? That's cleanable, light, transportable. I'm not building that, right? So I'm buying that, right? I bought mine from AK Athletics. They're a good company. There's other good companies out there. But I just bought that. The main thing that I built is the frame and the base. But you really just need to buy the mat. But I wouldn't just buy the mat. I want to put it on something that the mats aren't going to slide around because I have a frame that I can land on hard because I have the carpet padding underneath. If it was just this padding and I put it on a hardwood floor or cement, it's going to hurt, right? So the padding of the base adds a cheap, cost-effective way to just add cushion, right? And that's everything regarding the mat. You frame it, it's good to go. If you have the money and the opportunity, you can get wall mats. I was very fortunate from my first video. I had just mentioned AK Athletics that I had bought their mats, and they got a lot of views on the video. So they sent me wall mats. So I happen to get them for free, but you could buy them. These would be something that I would buy as well. I wouldn't rebuild these, but they are probably just plywood pieces with foam inside and with vinyl over the top. But the way it's stapled and cut and everything might be a little bit of pain to build yourself, but you could do it. That's actually one that you could build yourself versus the mat. I don't know, might be a little bit difficult. Okay, but if you do get wall mats, which I recommend, they're a nice add. You need to have a strip of wood across all your mats, and that wood needs to be drilled into the studs of your wall, right, into the beams, and then the mats are drilled into the wood. If you just drill your mats into into the drywall, it's just going to fall off eventually. Once you hit it enough, it's going to break the drywall and it's going to come crashing down. Okay, so that's the whole mat design: the mat, the base, the frame, the modular design, buying it versus building it, and then the bonus of the wall mats. Other considerations are I would just go with a blank slate as far as don't have any branding or gym affiliations or just whatever on your mat, because you never know if you move gyms or whatever and you just don't train with a certain gym anymore and you're like, why do I have this, right? So just go with a blank slate. It's like getting a tattoo with your boyfriend or girlfriend, right? It's like, oh, you break up with them, you're like, oh, so just something to think about. And that's it. If you guys have built your own mat design, I'm curious to know about it. So drop a comment in below talking about it. If you have any questions, drop a comment below and ask me, and I'll get back to you. Okay. Thanks for watching.